What's up? How's it going? Streaming again? Playing some Dodo? Some Dungeons of the Obelisk? I'm still on the test build that we were on last time I streamed. So we're still gonna see the new challenge and stuff. I can't jump back to the current like live build on Steam because it messes up my character. So I just have to jump in here and snack juice is on sale if anybody wants $1 off snack juice. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is see if this will bug out. It does not. We got 20 astrolabes now. I was on here a little bit earlier. My wardrobe got messed up, so I need to make sure. Oh, I don't have TJ's helmet, so let's go buy that. And then I don't know if I have. What are these? Purple explorer shirt, purple fancy pants. Let's see if I have those still. This one. Yeah, I still have that one. And the pants. Yep, I still have the purple fancy pants. I need these villager shirts again. All right. Are we actually running? Okay, we are running mask. Is that what we were actually running? Let's see what our stats are like. I think. Well, there's a bug. I don't know what I clicked on there to make that happen. All right, we'll write down that bug. Okay, let's mess around with this. I don't want to lose anything. Okay. We unequipped Glimmer. Oh. Okay, Glimmer's still there. Perfect. Okay. So what I wanted to do was look at artifacts. Okay. So I have a level 24 Unconquered Light. A level 5 Yule Goat. Really? Okay, I think this Unconquered Light is what I was using and probably is the best in slot. I want Glimmer. I do not want the Unconquered Light. Alright. So then, I'm just clicking around here just to look at stuff. We still got this weird bug. These people haven't logged in since last year. Ben was on 1 day ago. What's Ben been doing? Oh, this is a really good crit chance body. It's got like 9.1% crit chance on it. And then mana regen and mana cost reduction, which isn't as good, but double attack on his grave filler with physical damage boost. Wow. 4.6 lifesteal on his offhand. Damage to elites on pants. Double attack chance on Crocs. Damage to elites. That's a pretty good rig. Okay, let's get some buffs on so we can really drop some loot. My snack juice is already on for like permanently. Let's get a weird contraption. Okay, so this is our gold find head. I think I was actually running this health oh, is this health regen one okay? No, this one's 51.9% gold find, and this has 45, 55, 58 point, 59 point something. And it has crit chance. Probably better than a health regen, actually. Yeah, I think discarded crown for the gold find is definitely the way we want to be going here. What am I doing? Oh, I want to run breaches. I'm gonna go over to the other monitor here, and I want to look around in my screenshots, I believe. So whenever we were in like development, I had a build that I beat Titan on, and I screenshotted all the items before we had to like delete it and reset it, right? So I want to see those items again. So I think it's these ones. Okay, so I was running Grave Filler with damage to elites and health regen on it. And then I had an Ebon Razor as an offhand for the crit damage and the Slice of Darkness. And then of course Warped Leather with Revitalize. Those weren't too special. A pair of Crocs with health regen. A Skull of Caruzeran. Max max major trait in strength, and then basically some crit chance and max item find. And then I had a crit chance, lifesteal, mana cost reduction body. And I ran Mask of Taku Raw maxed. And Mr. Donut. And that's what I beat Titan with originally. Okay. Ghost, what's up? How's the farming going? I just started. I haven't gotten anything yet. I spent a chunk of time just looking at my build and figuring out what I wanted to do. So this is like our second breach run is all. Anything you're looking for specifically? No, not really. I'm kind of just need gold, I think, to roll more pants, I think, is really what I want to be shooting for. We kind of have like a crit build. That was weird. I couldn't open my inventory for a second there. Yeah, maybe like some more Caruzeran pieces might be interesting. A real good offhand, like this offhand is really good actually for a shiver, but I'm not sure. Mostly I'm just looking for bugs, to be honest. Little spoiler here, right here. I think really like the biggest improvement I could make to my build would be to roll a pair of rat wranglers that had like lifesteal or crit chance on them. Oh, this button doesn't work in breaches yet. Damn, I wish it did. Because what are my rat wranglers currently? So I have crit chance on them, rolled on them, but it's really low. Like I think that can be a bit higher. Or do I just have basically the best pants I could already have? What do I want to do? I want to look at this document. And I want to look at loot stat ranges for crit chance. Okay, yeah, 1 to 5 is your crit chance on an item. So actually, on these rat wranglers, I think you can roll crit chance up to 9%, and then 6% is your crit chance from your legendary power. So you could get 15% crit chance just from a pair of pants. That might be broken. I might have made a mistake there. Oh yeah, what I need to roll is crimson boots that don't have thorns on them. So we're just looking at this gold count. I wish I could listen to other music without getting copyright striked. It's so annoying. I just have to listen to music that I made myself so that I don't get copyright strikes. How's it going out there? Are you working on anything? Are you farming for anything in particular? I think that Vamp may have cracked it with his damage calculator thing going on and decided that crit is the best thing to stack. Oh, you're playing Rocket League? That game, any updates on multiplayer? It's T-Evil. How's it going, man? No, there's not any updates on multiplayer yet, other than, man, I wish we had the budget to be working on it right now. Crit chance the best. Yeah, crit chance the best is crazy. The wand is OP with Gutso and the light. It's funny that you say that, because like the wand was like the very best item when we were like testing, and I nerfed the mana cost on it because the mana cost was like base 3, I think, and now it's base 9. And it made it like less good but still really good, but nobody ever seems to use it, so it's cool that you're using it now. Maybe I should be using it. What wands do I have? The procs are nuts. So much dex, dude. Try it once with Gutso. Just look. Yeah, let's do it. Let's look at my guts. Actually, let's look at my wands first. This might be the one. For 5.3% crit chance on this wand. Is that right? Did I do that math right? Yes, it's basically, yeah, 5.3, and then this one is 6%. They're like almost the same major trait. This one has more revitalize. Crit chances hit as you can get it. As high as you can get it. Yeah. Yeah, the revitalize isn't as critical, I don't think. Let's try, first of all, which one are we using here? We're going to be giving up some life steal. But if we do more damage, it might be worth it. 4.4. It's okay, trust me, man. We need some life steal, right? What was the other thing? Oh yeah, Gutso. I have a 22, level 22 Gutso. He's the one that gives strength and boosts dex. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot to even like look at my stats. I kind of looked at them and I was like, that's fine. Oh, we got a hammer. I could probably use a little more mana. Possibly. Or Pumpkinhead. Oh yeah, Pumpkinhead would be good. Let me just look at what Pumpkinheads I have. I've been using this crown just because I need the gold. So that was why I have that on. I actually usually run Pumpkinhead. Strength. Damage to elites, crit chance. That's probably the one. I think this might have been the one I was running. And crit chance. Or revitalize. Actually, I don't know if I want to lose 100 strength. But the crit chance is tempting. What is my crit chance right now? Oh, it's already 42%. Let's just go with the best Pumpkinhead, even if it just has revitalize. It won't even matter. Yeah, let's go with this one then. And we're still at 37%. Oh really? That's small percentage? Use the crit one. This one has 4.8 and 10 mana regenerate, and that one is 4.3. Yeah, this one's better. What offhand are you guys using? Focus. All right, on. Then I got the best in slot and the best version of it. That shiver that I have is like almost perfect. Oh, you call shiver focus? Well, it is a focus. And it's really the only focus. I think there's the Eye of Karuzaran is the focus. And then, you know, of course the lower level ones, but it's basically the only good focus, right? No, Eye of Karuzaran is a mojo. So yeah, shiver is only focus. Am I streaming on 2 platforms? I am not. I am only streaming on Twitch. Why do you ask? What did we get? Waywind's Grace. Just curious. No, yeah, I don't have like any premium streaming things. So like in Streamlabs that I use, you have to have like the premium to stream to two places like YouTube and Twitch. I'm gonna keep the thing running, but I will be right back. Okay, that was it. I'm back. I didn't even go anywhere. I just turned around to talk to my wife. But yeah, look at all these crits. Be right back 1 second. Father's Day duty. Oh, just what? I read duty as day and duty. Right on. How's it going, T-Evil? It's been a little while, if you're still there. I just thought about, if you're asking about multiplayer, I don't remember what we've talked about before, or what you might know, but what kind of multiplayer are you hoping for specifically? Like breach battles, where battles where you bring in your people from your friends list, or like PvP? I guess PvE, PvP. I'm just curious what the vibe is, like what people want the most. What is this one? This one hits. Too much junk. Back to town. What did we get? A new Waywind's Grace. And we got this hammer a bit ago. This is a decent hammer. Wait a second. I'm running these boots with thorns, 319. I should swap these ones. Why am I not running these? Oh, because they rolled really low on the double lifesteal chance. It should be 20. This one's almost max double lifesteal, but it has thorns, but this one has crit damage. And the lifesteal's probably not as important actually. So let's roll this item into strength if we can afford it. Oops, wrong ones. Oh, it costs $1 million. The champion items are expensive, as they should be. This is gonna cost $1 million gold. Actually, let's re-roll something else. Save ourselves some gold. We could re-roll. We don't have anything else in karma. So we have to re-roll these boots. Or we have to change our Paragon. Let's change our Paragon points. So let's write down what I got. We got health 405. Nothing in strength. 854 in dex. And 218 in karma. So let's return points. Let's do this just for fun. And now we need, let's put the 405 back in Constitution. That puts us back where we were. 333 karma. We actually said we needed some more karma. So actually, we might be good there. This is 10% mana regen, so it's basically upping us to 20% regen. So this would give us 66 every turn. Plus we have Revitalize. Let's put our 854 back in Dex. That puts our other stats right back where they were, and then we can put this into... We might have to do this again if this doesn't give us enough strength. 464. So we're gonna hit for like 440 to 700 with Magic Missile, and then when it crits, it'll be like pretty good, I guess. Let's try it. Let's run it back, see what happens. I need to go try some challenges with this, I guess, and see. Seems like we're doing good. one back in the meta. I think this build is okay. I think I could go a little bit less dex and up my strength a little bit. Cause like what is the speed on these guys? 880, 680. Is this one a little bit tougher? 855. This elite is 2,000. So I guess some stuff is still faster than me. Well, that's the end of the album. A Fang with block chance. It's kind of what you want on a Fang, actually. I need one more point in karma, so I have 334. I think more strength is definitely a good idea. My strength just feels so low right now. Maybe if I roll like my shiver to strength? I don't know. Body? Well, we'll decide once our inventory's full. Because we're still rolling pretty good. Oh, he's gonna get me. Nope, I got him. I thought I was dead. Okay, we need to reforge. I think I decided I'm gonna reforge my body to strength. And then see how I do. Yeah. Next time we level up, I'm gonna put 1 point in karma. So I have 334. Actually, how much do I need to level up? 47,000 to the next level. Oh yeah, we're hitting a bit harder now. We just dropped a wand with dodge chance and physical damage boost. Whoops. I clicked to close the game. Cancel. Got him. We got a canopic jar, which I would like to look at. Mana cost reduction and thorns. That's one for the junk pile. And a crown. Back now. How's it going? How'd it go? I assume father duty is like breaking up fights. You have to share. Stuff like that. Just a whole mess. While you were gone, I reforged my body from dexterity to strength. Just wanted you for a bit. That's good. That's at least it's nothing bad. Say I have to watch Dungeons of the Obelisk streaming gameplay. I have to help this guy with his build. Oh no, he got us that time. Wow, we wrecked him last time. This time he got us. Let's just take a look temporarily here. So I reforged this to strength because my strength was really low. And I changed my paragons around so that I would have a little more strength and not as much So I guess while I'm here, this is a crown with gold find and crit chance. This is junk. This is also junk. I've got a few fangs, so I'll probably just keep this fang for now. All right, I'm not gonna short. That's nice. I think I said like 100 things now. I don't remember what specifically you might be saying is nice. Oh, the crown? Yeah, as far as crowns go, it's definitely a good gold find crown. And then it's still like beneficial to the build. But I think you're right though with the karma. Because like we wouldn't have enough mana to use the wand if I didn't have the pumpkin head on. How's the new build coming of the game? I'm not sure. I haven't like heard from TJ in a couple days. The last I heard from him is that we were getting like he was really close to having the new build out, and I told him I wanted to test it first, just to make sure we got like everything dialed in. And then I haven't heard anything about like a new test build, so I'm still running the test build from 2 weeks ago right now. But it should be like any day now. Like if he gets it to me, as soon as he gets it to me, I'm gonna say like I'll probably test it for like 3 hours. Like really, like I just need to make sure like everything's functioning already, like all the new stuff that we've added. I just need to like double check like text and like pop-ups and stuff like that. This is a new feature right here, the scrap and rerun, which is actually going to be salvage and rerun. But it doesn't work in this build for breaches yet. It works in dungeons, so that'll be a new thing in the next build. I was trying to think of like, so right now we don't have like a massive budget right now to keep TJ like working steady. So we're kind of focusing on like the very important things. The next thing is going to be bug fixes after this update that's coming real soon. And then he's just going to work on like crunching every bug that we've been dealing with, like all the shop crashing and the getting stuck in dungeons and stuff. All of that's going to be like the main focus. So I've been trying to think of like, we don't have the resources right now to make like a stash or like multiple loadouts and that kind of stuff. Like all of those things are fairly involved and will take a lot of like testing and stuff to get right. So I was like, how can we fix this issue where you have to go back to town every like 2 dungeon runs, and we can't increase the inventory storage because if it gets too big, it just like lags the server, I guess, or crashes the game. So I was like, how can we do it without like changing too much, but still make it work? And I came up with like the salvage and rerun button. And it works really good in the dungeons, so he just has to move it to breaches. Love quality of life things. Yeah, I try to do the best I can. I really tried to focus from the beginning, on quality of life stuff, because like I didn't foresee how restrictive the inventory would be, but I still don't think it's too bad, and I think this button is gonna solve like everything, like all the problems that people have with like rerunning breaches and dungeons and stuff right now. I think that button's gonna solve it. Been trying to help, but bought a few things. You're doing great, man. I'm loving the game. That's awesome. Yeah, I see purchases. I can't see specifically who bought what without like really digging into Steam works. So like I don't do that very often. But yeah, the purchases help because like even like servers aren't that expensive, but even just like paying for the server for a month is like helpful. Every dollar counts. It's just a matter of getting more players right now. I mean, our plan of attack right now is where to start. So right now I'm basically out of resources to keep developing the game myself. I'm keeping TJ and the others working at like a minimal pace on just the essential stuff out of my like personal paycheck, and it's really stressful. So we're gonna try to find a investor for the game. It was something I didn't really want to do. I wanted to try and do it all from the start, but it just wasn't, it's just not cutting it now, right? So we have to try and find some outside money. So we have almost everything ready to go to like post our pitch to try and find an investor. So if we can find an investor and everything works out and everything will be like back to full blast, right? And then we'll have a marketing budget, we'll have a budget for developing on mobile, we'll have a budget for like really like knocking out game features and new updates and stuff. So that's the plan right now. Hey man, everyone needs a little help. It's hard as fuck to make your own game. Yeah, I wish I had money, I'd invest. Yeah, yeah, I agree with all of that. It's been yeah, it's been really hard. Probably bring a lot more players, to be honest. Yeah, I think we're at a point now where the game is really good, it's really solid, and it has a lot of gameplay for people that enjoy this type of game. We got another Fang. So I feel like if we can just iron out all the bugs so that the game is like really smooth and works really well, and then we can find somebody that wants to invest, I think everything will work out. And if not, we'll keep going like we're doing right now. But the big thing with any business and games like this is having a marketing budget and keeping like a fresh stream of new players finding the game so that it can grow. But marketing is very expensive. Like it pays for itself once you get going, but getting started with it is really tough. I think mobile would bring a ton of new users. I agree. It's just ease of access is huge. Yeah, and we built the game to be cross-platform. So when mobile comes out, like when we get the resources to make mobile, I think it'll be really great. Why did this swamp mushroom button pop up? I'm gonna write that down as a bug. Minute or an hour and 4 minutes. Rerun breach. I cannot rerun the breach. Let's return to town. To develop for mobile, we'll essentially have to hire another person onto the team that will be like the mobile person. So the way it'll work then is TJ will make a build and do like all his updates like he does now, and then instead of posting the build to Steam immediately, they'll send the build to the mobile person, and that person will make that build work on mobile. And then I think that's how it will work. And then, you know, TJ will start working on the next features while this person works on the mobile, and then we'll post like the Steam and the mobile update at the same time. That would be the goal, I guess. But it would require, like, you know, literally another person's paycheck basically, so I'm still gonna do something special for Vant for the first person to hit level 500, possibly. It's still in the think tank. I forgot I said that on the last stream. You didn't tell him, did you? I don't think he watches these. No, man, I would never. Right on. I mean, I don't mind it. I said it publicly on a stream, so it is what it is, but I actually voice chatted with him the other day. Some extreme theory crafting. That's what I assume went down. Too smart for his own good. That's hilarious. Let's look at this shiver I just dropped. So he busy this weekend, or he would be having another session. So I haven't mentioned this to him yet, but he's been doing all the theory crafting with his calculator and stuff, right? And I think he's probably cracked it. Like, I think crit is the best thing to stack, but I don't think he's tried yet a mix. So I think potentially, like, stacking crit, like, how do I want to say it, like, you know, focusing on crit where you can, but having a decent amount of like double attack chance, because double attack chance can crit. So that kind of damage can compound, right? So it was the highest output no matter what? Okay. So like if going straight crit is better than like anything on the spectrum of like double attack and crit, maybe you guys are one step ahead of me. But you need crit chance and crit damage, right? That's why, yeah, like I've had that balance in my head, right? But you also need lifesteal. And you can only get so much at the moment. Did you see the new boots when I was mousing over them? %50 crit, which Van is running, is crazy. What was mine? I'm at 44.9. 47 and it's nuts. Yeah, it's like I feel like even 25% crit is like really good, right? Look at challenges, man. I autoed so far up with that. Yeah, as soon as I spend all my astrolabes, we're gonna try some challenges. Also, look at this. I finally leveled up. I got 1 point to put in karma. 334 in my karma. It matches my name. All right, please rest going. Dex. Game's mobile only right now? Game is Steam only right now. Man, this guy keeps getting me. I got bored pushing and just stopped. I could go a lot higher. Only on Steam at the moment. Yeah, T-Vol, it's only on Steam. We like, it's a lot easier to develop for PC. Cause like, I don't know. We could have done either, right? Like I'm thinking now, like if we could have like just done mobile, that might have been better. But like I wouldn't be able to stream it, at least not like very easy. Dodge is better than block. I mean, dodge is twice as good as block, right? But it's twice as hard to get. Just play BlueStacks and stream from PC. Just a tiny percentage of dodge is huge damage reduction compared to block though. Yeah, I see what you're saying. All thanks to advanced calculators. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Most mobile game streamers use BlueStacks or Nox. I mean, I'm not gonna reverse 3 years of development and with a time machine and develop for mobile instead. So we'll just have to deal with it being on Steam for now. Streaming wasn't like the biggest consideration when we chose what to do. It's just so much easier to but now you have knowledge for when you make crossplay. Yeah, we made the game, we built it to be cross-platform. Like, I saw one of the Steam reviews is like, oh, makes you sign up for a third-party account like stupid or whatever. Just link it to your Steam. But I'm like, well, if we just link it to your Steam, then you won't be able to play on mobile when mobile comes out. So you have to have a third-party account so that everything can be cross-platform when the time comes. So that's why we did that. It's sort of annoying, like, to be logged into Steam and then have to log into another account, but like lots of games do it. Like, I literally just downloaded Diablo 4 and it makes you log into a third-party account, which is your Battle.net account, right? So it's like even the biggest games in the genre like do that. If we don't kill this guy this time, I'm gonna be real sad. I think I need to be, oh my god, I didn't pause fast enough. So I think when we get to the boss, I need to manually hit him with the what's it called? Yeah, I don't understand why it's on Steam, to be honest. What's my lifesteal at? It's really low because my lifesteal was on my pumpkin head, I think, and my main hand. So whenever we switched to wand and pumpkin head, we got rid of most of my lifesteal. Oh, Diablo 4 I meant? Yeah. I just saw it was on Steam the other day and I saw it had like free weekend. So I downloaded it today and I haven't gotten to play it yet. It took like 5 hours to download. I don't know why. I'm thinking, let's salvage our junk and look at my inventory. So as much as I like this wand build, I think the thing to do for now, hear me out, is switch back to the crown with the gold find on it. It was this one, I think. I think it was this regen one as where running. Crap. Which helmet did I have? No, it was this crit chance one, I think. Crit chance and gold find. I want the most gold find. That's what I'm trying to do here. And then I'm going to switch back to my lifesteal grave filler. Had like 40. I'm basically going back to the build that I had before we switched to the wand build, because the wand build is nuts. Actually, the wand build, running grave filler at the moment too, just for regen. Yeah, so I think the wand build is really good. We'll switch back. Here's what we'll do. So all we did was switch those few items. Our stats still look pretty solid with the way we respect. So I'm just gonna run this so the boss isn't killing me again. So I'll have 8.6 lifesteal. I used to have health regen. Wonder where my health regen went. Anyways, we'll regen every couple turns from Glimmer as well. So this is gonna be boots probably. No, I was running these Thorns boots. We're just gonna leave these on. Hover over them again for them. I'm gonna leave these boots on because they have crit damage on them. I knew the new mob for update now. I think I said it in the Discord. I like made a joke about it, but Vant knew exactly what I was talking about. All right, so now let's do this one and see if we don't die to the boss. Wait, why can't you see my character model? Why can't you see my character model? Lol. I'm not sure why I can't see your character model. Vant keeps me busy with messages. Two different instances. Yeah, he like DMs me a ton of stuff all the time too. Why can't you see my character model? I'm not sure. Do you mean like why can't I see you in town, or why can't you see your own model? Now we'll quit talking till I read your answer so that I don't say a bunch of other stuff. Oh, whoops, I missed your one chat. Sorry about that. I could see you in town, but you can't see me. That's interesting. There's two different towns, right? No, there should only be... So technically there's one town, right? But you can... Up until this moment where T-Evil can see me, but I can't see him, there should be a server town, and if you're not connected to the server, you can still play, but you'll be in a town of your own where you can't see anyone at all, right? So it's basically you're either connect to the server or you have some kind of error and don't connect to the server. So if you're in town and your name is above your head, you're connected to the server, right? So T-Evil, if you are in town and your name is not above your head, then you haven't connected to the server properly. So that's one thing that we could check. The other thing that I'm thinking is maybe you just did you just create your character? Maybe like there's something with like the first time you log in, you're not like visible. Oops, I just clicked on the shop and crashed my game. Damn it, devs. Who developed this game? Why does it keep crashing? $13% lifesteal. Yeah, that's probably... What I need is a pair of pants with lifesteal. That's like the best slot to have it in, I feel like. I mean, anywhere is fine, but... My game like won't close. There we go. One can get double lifesteal. Yeah, I mean, any slot can roll lifesteal, right? So I'm just like, it doesn't really matter what slot things are in. Let's switch to this screen while I put my email up. Shake my head, just won't let me log on your account. Oh yeah. Yeah, you need to have my password too. There you are. I think somebody was complaining about the amount of like sparkles coming off of Unconquered Light, but I kind of love how they just leave like a spot where you were standing. I think it's cool. I'm gonna stand in town and see if your account works to evil, if you can see me again. It does in battle too. I went into a breach. Oh, you seen T-Evil, but he left. He was by the bulletin board. Yeah, I'm guessing if you couldn't see us in town, it was probably something with like the first load in, I'm hoping. And it'll just be fixed once you like relog. But we'll see. There's lots of weird stuff that can happen when you get into like multiplayer and like servers and stuff. What am I doing now? So you say there's kind of an offline mode. Yeah, it's not really like offline because you still have to be connected to the inventory system, but you can like fail to connect to the town server but still play the game. It's kind of weird. There's different like systems, I guess. It's hard to explain, and TJ definitely understands it better than I do. But there's different times, like if you log into town and your name's not above your head and your pet moves around like they do in the dungeon, then you're not connected to the town server, but you're in like a town that you can still see. You just won't be able to see other players. And then whenever you go to a dungeon, you're not on the server anymore, but you still are connected to like your inventory server. And that one isn't like a steady connection. It continually like updates, right? So like if you have no internet at all, the game's not gonna work. It might let you play, I think. That's something I need to test, actually. I'm gonna make a note. Like I need to try turning off like the Wi-Fi. Like I guess I'll like disable my Wi-Fi on my computer or my laptop, and I'll see if you can play or not. But what I think will happen is you'll play, but nothing will save. So you'll do like all these dungeon runs and then you won't have any loot in your inventory, I think is what would happen. And I think I might just kick you, actually. we live in a world where you're like literally never offline, so like it's kind of hard to think about testing that. So I guess I'm gonna remember to test that. And I think I had one bug report that we have in our document where somebody lost connection, like lost internet while they were playing a dungeon, and then it like lost whatever they got on that run or something. It was, I can't remember, but basically it needs to disconnect you if you lose internet. Gonna try to auto Titan breach with wand. See, I was doing it, and then I think I just got a couple bad rolls in a row. You know, just got some like extra strong bosses. Oh yeah, we switched back to axe. That's why we're doing so good. Damage to elites and health regen on this one. Oh, and we got Crocs. Oh, there you are. There's Decimatrix. Went into a dungeon. So far, so good. Hell yeah. Can I imbue anybody? I would love to get my Glimmer to level 30. Oh, I'm so close. Also, it costs a lot of gold, so maybe I won't do that right now. And this is level 24. We could up the, oh no. Yeah, we could up this one to 25 if we wanted. But it would just be like dexterity would be all we're gaining. So actually, probably not right now. Let me look at my pants. I could get 20% more crit damage if I wore these pants. I'd only be giving up like 2% about of less than 2% crit chance for 20% crit damage. Who knows? I need some kind of calculator where I could figure that kind of thing out. Oh, the album is over again. What do I want to listen to now? Let's go back and listen to... Should my auto be turning off after each battle? Yes, you can change that in your settings. It's probably pausing your auto on victory, which you don't necessarily want to do after you've played a little bit as it's basically so scrubs know that they're getting stuff after every battle. But once you know that, then you can turn that off. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's like a known bug, like in a couple of the dungeon maps. He keeps walking, yeah. One not good for breach. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought too. Doesn't save your dex per battle. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's that build is definitely a challenge build. So let's return to Topia. I'm out of astrolabes. So let's do some challenges now. So let's switch our build back to the wand, right? It would be OP if you could build up your dex for boss. Yeah. So this is the wand we want. This is the pumpkin head we want. And the gutso that we want. So now we're back to this build. Let's go rip up some rats in the challenges and see what happens. Having a 1v1 with the auto. What does karma do? It gives you mana. Like, it determines the size of your mana pool. Leaked, confirmed. What's leaked? Is it Mo Problems? I want to see how far I can go on rats with this build. Because I basically hit a brick wall at this whatever level I'm at right now. So if I can just keep going now, then we know this build is nuts. Look at the 160. Interesting. How do I scrap my loot? Did you go to the blacksmith? I think I lost because I don't have enough mana to hit with my no lifesteal, but I also don't have enough mana to immediately hit with my see, like, I'm just hitting a single target right there. But now I'm good, right? I just got to get that first turn in where I hit real hard. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. So let's slow down here and just pay attention to what is happening a little bit. So if I do not get, so basically I don't have enough mana to use my magic missile on the first turn. So I just can't, right? I didn't hear your message. I gotta run. Kids are being pain for the way. I don't need their first turn. Well, it's good talking to you again, T-Evil. Hopefully the game works not too buggy for you, and you can jump in our Discord if you need any help in the future. Right, so basically I have to be able to live 2 waves of attacks so that I can use my magic missile and heal, right? And I'm not gonna make it. How much health do you have? $650? I have 830. I think I just need to get lucky, right? But 20k dex, right? So you're attacking faster than I am, just a little bit. 20k, yeah. I knew what you meant. Okay, so I did it this time, right? See, that healed me like fully, and now I'm fast enough that I can like rip them up. First 3 waves are hard. It feels like really only the first wave. Like, literally, like, if I can survive that first wave, then it's good, right? Like, I just have to get to that first magic missile attack. I think, hear me out, I think if I roll some stuff into karma, so like you said you have 650 health, so I don't need 830 health. So let me see what health, okay, so let's roll my pants into dex, no, into karma, and let's roll, what else do we have? What can we put into karma? I think if I just go lower dex, actually, like a little bit lower dex and more karma so that I can just trigger that AoE like on the first turn, then it won't matter. Nothing else will matter, right? So I'll just do it with my Paragon points. We'll just take out of health and strength and dex, and we'll just make sure our karma is 900, right? Actually, no, not 900. We need it to be 450. All we need is 450 because we have Pumpkinhead. Right, so we mana regen 20%. The revitalize doesn't really matter. It's just on there for fun. Okay, so let's go Paragon. Believe it or not, Van has a chart for this. Yeah, I mean, tells you how much mana you need to spam a skill. Yeah, I usually just do it in my head. Like, give or take, I can usually figure it out unless there's mana cost reduction, but that's a little broken at the moment. So let's put 100. Let's put 90 here. Oops, and just to make sure, like, I don't have like a karma boost that messes up our math. Yeah, we do. So we literally need 450 because it costs 90 and we regenerate 20, right? So now we're good. Actually, I'm gonna go one more, just in case there's no rounding errors or anything weird. So now we can put. We need some in Constitution, right? So let's put our con almost back to where we were, or let's go 200 and see where we're at. Because you said 650. Yeah, 600 to 700. So like, let's shoot for 650. 605. Right on the knob. What do you think about strength? I'm kind of thinking like 5 to 600 is also the sweet spot on strength here. Heh, 609. Let's go with that. And then let's see where this puts our dex. Actually, let's save. I kind of think, honestly, I think 1500 dex would be enough, right? I want to try it. And then if we have to, we'll respec again. No? You don't think so? Higher you go, the higher they have. Yeah, that's true. But the way it works, I should still get a turn. Like, they're not gonna be double mine, right? You want higher dex procs at the start of that. Yeah, you're right. The higher your dex, the more dex that you'll gain from Gutso. Yeah, let's just slam it all in here and see what happens. 1783. Depends how far you plan on pushing too, yeah. Well, I mean, we'll just push as far as we can and see how it goes. You know what, let's roll for some more. We got 4 points. Let's do it again. All right, 1796. Challenge is rats. I wish in the next build, TJ is gonna have this sorted where it remembers like what level you did and stuff. Check my build out. Shinigami. $650, $683, $780 on Karma. You're running the Grave Filler. Is this the build that you wanted me to check out, or is it like changed? Ooh, that's pretty good Rat Wranglers. Lifesteal on the shoes. Oh dang. Yeah, so the way this works, you changed it. So the way this works is you'll have to relog. Not relog, you'll have to change scenes, which is either relogging, going to do a breach dungeon or challenge, and then coming back to town. So when you change scenes, it saves your build. And then I have to change scenes to update my friends list, right? So once you change scenes and then I change scenes again, it'll be up to date. So I'm just gonna go run this challenge. There, see, we just bam AoE the first turn. Now we're faster than everything, right? One rat survived. We critted him for 13,000. I kind of like playing without the movement speed up, because you get to see like all the odd animations. Like it's kind of really cool. Nika does a lot of work on the animations, and then they kind of get cut short from the movement speed. It's almost not fair. Also, my guy is just shooting magical flames out of his fist. Oh, we got an elite rat. Also, I'm definitely lacking lifesteal. So next time we go back to town, I'm gonna see if I can grab some lifesteal anywhere. Let's go see if we can get that lifesteal now. I don't know where we will get it. Because I'm not giving up the rat wranglers. I don't think I can give up the boots either, because that is some lifesteal. It's a chance for my lifesteal to trigger twice, right? So that's probably useful. Yeah, like 4 is not good. Let me see like what offhands I have maybe. Because I already have lifesteal on this body. Let's see if we have any other like really good bodies. Just like a ton of lifesteal or something. It's an area damage one. See, this one already has 4.4, so it's gonna have to be a lot. Yeah, I'm already running the best body I can. We can't give up the pumpkin head because we need the mana regen. Do I have a wand with lifesteal? That might be... We could give up a tiny bit of crit for like some lifesteal and a wand maybe? So I don't have anything. Offhand, let's see what I can do. I'd be giving up a ton of crit damage and focus damage, but maybe I have an offhand with some lifesteal. I could go with this canopic jar that has life steal and health regen, but I'd be giving up a chunk of dex. I'd be giving up like almost 100 major stat points, and we'd have to roll them out of dex, right? So it's maybe not worth it. I always like clicking the wrong thing. Just take from karma. But we already determined, right? So I don't want to give up my karma because I need to be able to attack with the AoE on the first turn, right? I think we're just gonna run it until we get some better boots. I think would be like the thing to do. So maybe I should just farm Mo's to test and also to try and get some more boots. These guys must be fast. Also, we're on like 30 levels higher than I was on the rats. Because we're on level 141 here. That went pretty good. Yeah, this one, how fast is this guy? This Mo has 5,500 dex. Jesus, man. I don't think we're gonna make it. I think if we want to farm, we're gonna have to go a little lower. No, I need that lifesteal. Yeah, you're definitely right. There's nowhere to put it in my build other than on my boots. Did this crash my game? No. So let's see if we've got some lifesteal shoes. They might be better than these boots. Or at least switch to these double lifesteal instead of these. We'd be giving up crit damage, but I was running these before. What's that do to my stats? That's terrible. Okay. See what my other boot options are. So I got 3.1 lifesteal on my on these. And 1.8. So literally these are my only bet. And I feel like these might be better. I need Vant to do the math on these boots for me. I don't think he knows about these boots yet if he hasn't watched this last stream. Bad luck to Elite First Wave, try him. So I'm gonna have to redo my stats again now, right? The 3.1. So let's re-roll these into Karma. Because that's not enough Karma, right? Or we can re-roll something from Strength, maybe the Pumpkin Head. Alright, now let's see what this looks like for us. I see you running around in the background. Okay. Okay, let's see what my lifesteal is now. 7.5%. What do you think? 5% lifesteal on these pants. We'd be giving up a ton of crit. Let's see what we do. We go from 45 to 34% crit. But I don't know that. I mean, the crit's good, don't get me wrong, but I think the point of this build is to trigger Gutso and have lifesteal, right? So we go to 34% crit, which is still a lot of crit, and then we up to 12% lifesteal. And we got almost enough. Crit chance is more important than crit damage. I'm gonna run this. Let's just see how this goes. Wait, did I have jacked up? I can see my stats right there. Oh, I have like no con. We're gonna have to re-roll something to con. Let's make a plan first. The pants. I like thought it as soon as you said it. I realized pants. Pants is the way to go. Change major trait to Constitution. That's pretty good. Let's see how it works. Little low, honestly. Yeah, for sure. Oh, we don't have enough. If we can just survive this first wave of hits. we'll be good, but I don't think we're going to. I think we need the I think we need the karma too. Like, maybe I'm hung up on that, but I think having the karma first turn is like super key. Also, I'm playing in manual now. I should probably just put it back in auto and see what happens. We're still critting for like 10k, so sometimes. You need more 100% for karma? Yeah. Okay. I will re-roll my paragons then to get me to 450 karma, because that's exactly where we need to be. But we got it this run. Yeah, we're ripping it up. Okay, I like this. I think we're on to something now. The thing that sucks is this build is not going to work at all in breaches. Yeah, I don't think we need the con if we can up our decks fast enough. So if we can Destiny, get a ton of procs on Gutso, I don't think we need the con. I think con's good where it's at. So let's go to Paragon. Let's go... Let me rewrite my numbers down here. So we're going to keep our health the same, 241. We're going to keep our dex at 1042. Well, maybe. We're going to take it out of our dex. We're going to keep our strength at 100. And we're going to up our karma. So let's return the points. Let's put our karma where it needs to be first. So we were at 118. Okay, so we need like another 20 points in here. No, a little more than that. I think I only went 10 actually. 440. Okay, 450. We want this at 241 is where we had it. Yeah, I don't think we need any more than that. I was thinking about bumping it up a little bit, but I'm not going to. And then the rest in decks, and we'll see how this goes. Wait, what's up now? What did I do? Hold up. $480, $610. For con and strength? Don't you think 609 is funnier? Delay is bigger than I think. Yeah, it's weird how much of a delay there is. I really don't think I'm like streaming with that much of a delay. Like, I don't think I have like the settings anywhere where there's a delay. Let me go look. Replay buffer, no. I'm just curious now if I do have some kind of delay on. No. Advanced. No, I don't have any stream delay enabled. So it's literally just like what Twitch does. All right, let's see how this goes. Like, I smashed half of them. Okay, that's filling me back up. Like, I'm full health now. Yeah. Alright, we got it. Twitch Auto has one? Yeah, that makes sense. But, like, I don't have any settings that I can change, because I knew that setting was in there, but I have it turned off, so we're, like, doing as little delay as possible. Yeah, so now all we need to do is farm Moe's until we can get another pair of boots, and then we just have to roll lifesteal on it, and then we'll be insane. Lifesteal, then crit chance. Oh, we didn't make it that one. Come on, give me a turn. Damn it. Oh, this is gonna be a close one. All right, we're healed up now. Surely. What's the highest percent can roll on boots for lifesteal? I looked it up earlier, and now I do not remember. Let me just double check. It is... Actually, let me watch this battle first, and then I'll look it up, because I want to see myself win. Yeah, we're like ripping now. Okay. Yeah, they don't even get a turn now. Yeah, a little bit more con would help just to survive those hits on the first go. And it's just gonna get tougher each time we go up. So let me look. I want to see loot stat ranges. We want to know lifesteal. What can roll lifesteal? Okay, the max lifesteal on a legendary item is 5. The range is 1 to 5. But on a champion item, it's 50% higher. So 7.5 would be the max on a champion item. We're dead. Alright, let's go see how we can get some more Strength. The double lifesteal chance is 10 to 20. It's a chance for, it's 20% chance that your lifesteal will trigger twice, is how I worded it. And then TJ put double lifesteal chance, which I think means the same thing, but I'm not sure. Like, does that make sense, right? Like, does double lifesteal chance make sense? I'm curious, because it felt to me like it wasn't quite right, but I'm not sure what to change it to, other than 19.5% chance for your lifesteal to trigger twice, but it's a lot more wordy. I'm going to type it in the chat so I can see what it looks like. A set of gear with nothing but lifesteal? Right, but you could die if you don't attack. Like, you'd have to have enough, like, attack, like I think probably your normal strength and stuff would be enough to, like, make you survive, but yeah, we don't really have any way to just create, like, fake loot. Like, we can do it, but then it would be like in the game, I guess. I'm not sure. Like, there's just not really like a good, like, you'd think we could just like type it in, make it up, but like it doesn't really work like that. We have a loot generator which will basically simulate like rolling a loot, like, so you can just like go like, okay, I need like a pair of pants, and then you can just like make as many as you want and try to get a good roll. And that's like the best that we have, but we don't put that in like we don't put it in the builds anymore because we don't want like players to be able to access it by accident. So if we need that to like test something, then TJ has to like put it back in the build and then like take it back out before you post it public. So it's kind of weird. Like, you would think like the devs would just have like crazy stuff, but yeah, like honestly, like to test new things, like I wouldn't abuse it. Yeah, so like to test new things, like the best way to do it right now is literally to make a bulletin board code and just not give the code out. So I'll like make the code, I'll like use it on the bulletin board and give myself stuff, and then I'll just like delete the code again before anyone else can use it. So that's like actually the best way for me to like get gear to test. I think TJ can go in and modify a piece of existing gear. So if I was like, hey, I have these pants with crit chance on them, can you like max that out or something? I think he could do that. but he has to like go into the code and find these pants. Yeah, we have a system where I can go in and just make like a code, like for example, the current one is freeze. So like I just decide on a word and like a theme and stuff, and then I can make those bulletin board codes. They're at my discretion. What do I want? More health. So I'm writing down my numbers again here. So we're gonna return Paragon points again. And we're gonna put 163 back in Karma. How does the daily login rewards work? There's a chart basically with like how rare. It's basically like a loot drop table. Like some things have this much chance, some things have this much chance. I think like, for example, I think the chance to get a baby Barsoom is like 2%, I want to say. I usually don't say drop rates, but like it's something like that. And then everything else is like slightly higher, and the gold is the most likely, I think. Which I think the gold one could actually be updated. Now that I'm like thinking about it. Okay, so I have 70 million gold saved for new challenge at the moment. Hell yeah. It's kind of crazy. Like, I don't have any gold. Like, I spent all my gold. Let's put 300 points in here and see where this gets us. That's only 536. We probably want to go like 650 again. So let's put this up to 400 and see where we're at. And the rest in Dex. See how it goes now. Oh yeah. A few more Dex procs and we'll be good. Now we're faster than everything. Good build. I thought you were saying God build, which would also be relevant. So I've been streaming for 2.5 hours and I have not moved. I am gonna go take a quick break, use the restroom and stuff. I'm gonna do a dungeon just while I'm gone. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's return to Topia. Oh, we should have done the salvage and rerun button a couple times to test it out, but I want to go to challenge. I want to go back to challenges. I like this build now. Alright. Welcome back. I cannot wait until this button stuff is fixed. Just a few tweaks and it works good. Sometimes you do get unlucky though. I gotcha. Yeah. Like you said, you get an elite on the first turn and they like hit real hard. That could be tough. Yeah, it takes you like 2 turns to like charge up. Or 2 battles, I mean. I guess technically they're called waves. 2 waves to charge up. Now we're rolling. Beautiful. Next level. We're pushing now. Doing this thing. We're listening to my album Tack from 2019, I think this came out. Yeah, March 2019. I haven't listened to this in a while. I kind of feel like I should go back to this music style a little bit. I haven't really been using my like soft or my hardware synths. All of my newer albums, like the past 4 or 5, have all been like software synth based. I'm really thinking about like getting all the hardware back out and setting up a table and just like recording live stuff again. I don't know. That being said, I do really like the new stuff I've been doing. That would be dope, man. Yeah, I like both things. That's the thing about it. So new tunes next stream. There's new tunes like every stream, right? We've been listening to the newest album. When did that new album come out? Okay, that one came out November 2024. We could listen to the new stuff that I have like demos of. I have like an album like half done. Probably like 4 tracks right now. I'll make like a Windows Media Player playlist and we'll listen to those next. But we are ripping through these challenges now. I think I want to go do rats to see how far I can get on those, but I want to do Moe's to try and get a better pair of boots. Oh. There we go. We go from like 0 health, like almost dead, to full health. It's pretty great. So when the Rat Challenge came out, the Rat Challenge was supposed to have new music. Like I made a new track for it, but it didn't get put in for some reason. So now in the next update, there will be new music for Rats and then another new song for Moe's. We need some Zap energy. You make them all yourself too. Yeah, all the music in the game I made, all the sounds in the game I made. Like the hitting sound is like a synth and like a snare and stuff, like when you hit an enemy or they hit you. The intro, like the opening, like loading sound and stuff. The when it says Knobcat at the beginning, that's me. Like I basically anything you're hearing in this game I made. And then I also make like albums all the time. I put out like 5 albums last year. I wanted to do something. I came back to town for a reason. Oh, energy. I forgot what I was doing. Oops, we don't need that many. Let's do 20. Yeah, we're gonna go as far as we can on these mows. Also, it's funny that Gutso is like best challenge companion now. Cause like Gutso wasn't even gonna be like in the game. So I had the idea like I was gonna have Ben draw 1 pumpkin, right? So I'm trying to keep like all the costs down. So I'm like, Ben, it's October. We're gonna do a October event. You're gonna draw a pumpkin. We're gonna make a pumpkin head and we might make it into a companion. So I was just gonna make pumpkin head and that was it. And then I was like, no, we can make, let's make a companion, right? So I told Nika she was gonna animate this pumpkin and then Ben drew it and he's like, oh, I also made a green version. And I was like, oh, okay, well, we don't really need a green version. But let's see. And then like I made Punky and then I was like, let's do like the inverse of Punky and make something else. And I was like, I don't know what to call it though. So I asked my wife what to name it and she said Gutso. And then Gutso was born. Oh, they might have us. Oh, they got us. Let's try 50 again. 150 again. Vance says thirsty is best. I think thirsty is good, like he has his place, but I'm not sure. I don't see why Glimmer isn't the best. Like, at least for like breaches and dungeons, Glimmer's got to be the best, right? I don't know either. I just listened to Vant. He has way more hours than I... Yeah, he has more hours than I do. I think the only one that possibly has more hours than Vant is Algo. And then Algo seems like he quit playing, so... Ooh, we got a Lord of Death. That didn't roll very good. Mediocre on the crit chance, and it rolled mana cost reduction and block chance, so that's probably one for the scrap pile. We got an elite on the first batch, so I think we're dead. These Moes are definitely getting tougher. Got an elite here on this first one, but we might have it if we can just go one more time. Ugh, they got me. Another elite. Oh, we killed quite a few of them that time, though. Hopefully we get another turn. There we go. Boom. Crap. Man, we're getting an elite every time now. Now that I know that's the thing I'm like looking out for. They keep getting me. Okay, no elite on this second batch. Okay, maybe we're off to the races now. Alright, that was the end of that album. That was Tack. So let's go into my folder of new stuff that I'm currently working on. Have I made any tracks for this yet? No. I have album art for another new album that I made, but I haven't, like... Here, let me see if I can show this album art. I feel like it's really cool. Maybe it's not as cool as I think it is. Oh no, I can't. I'd have to set up... I don't have a screen for sharing my desktop anymore. So I guess I'm just going to have to not show you that. Machine patterns is this. Okay, perfect. So now I'm gonna make a playlist of all my newer stuff. These 4 tracks, I guess. Oh crap. Why did it do that? Alright, I want to play. Okay. And then this one I want to add to playlist. Is that an option? Yeah, there it is. You gotta get like more options now. Okay, that one's not done yet. And that one's not done yet. Okay, so I have these 4 new tracks. What's this one called? This is Bit Drip. I like that it's kind of funky. This kick is kind of huge. Feels huge. I don't have my subwoofer on and it feels kind of huge. Alright, I'm moving right along here. Alright, just no elite in this second batch and we'll be good. I think. Nope, we're screwed. There's an elite hiding behind the chat, so we might be in trouble. Bad luck happens though. Yeah, that's the RNG of the game. Like, I feel like that is an aspect that a lot of people don't like, but I think it makes it fun, challenging. Because if you just won every time and it was the same, it would suck, right? Now this is wave 2 and we got an elite, so we're probably done for. Oh, maybe. Oh, I think we're doing it now. Off to the races on this one. Yeah, we're ripping them up now. It's so cool once it gets going. Sometimes I forget which button I'm supposed to click. Two elites on wave 2. We might have it, even though we got those 2 elites. What level am I on? I forget. 156. Boy, we haven't gotten hardly any drops, it feels like. We're saving up for that big blood sack drop. Yeah, I've been getting drops. Nothing notable, though. Yeah, when you play... that's one of the things about these games. Okay, at least we got a face gold longsword there. That's one of the things about games in this style is, like, you eventually get to a point where you have almost everything. So, like, the drops get... They're still the same rarity of drops. It's just, like, it gets... You already have everything, so like you don't care about the stuff that drops, so it takes like more and more stuff to more and more luck, I guess, to like get something that you specifically want. Oh wow, we didn't even have an elite that time and they got us. 158 might be it. There's an elite in this one. We can just go first. Ugh. We got something though, a barrier. All right, we're gonna keep trying for a bit. This one behind the chat. Yeah, there's an elite hiding behind the chat again. All right. We may have hit our wall. Oops. They got me again. Alright, 1 second, I'll be right back. All right, we're gonna keep hitting our head against this wall for a little bit and see if we can go any further. The elites like to hide behind the chat now. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but... Okay, no elite on group 2. So this might be it. Got another face gold longsword. Okay, no elite here. Boy, these guys are getting fast, though. Yep, got an elite in group 2. Alright, hopefully this is it. We're going. Yeah, like if you can just make it past like wave 2 with this build, then you're like start ripping. Oh, we're dead. Let's try 60. 160 again. Wow, that was wave 1, no elites, and I was just barely hanging on. I think we got it, though. Oh, it's gonna be close. Boom. Yeah, those... I can't believe it, but, like, it makes sense now. Like, those few points of lifesteal are coming in very critical. $161. I want to go back to like maybe 125 or something and just farm farm a little faster and try to get another material to make some boots. This track is called Cruel, and it is the track that is going to be the Mo challenge track. Farm on level 10. Yeah, I mean, it's fun to like I don't know. 10's like so easy. But yeah, you're right. That's the place to farm. I mean, if you can kill everything with like one turn, it doesn't matter if you're on 10 or 50, right? 162. I need to go look at the leaderboards and see. There is no leaderboards for Mo's. I'm being dumb. I want to try rats now and see how far I can go, because I definitely was at a wall where I couldn't go any further with rats. Wow, we're really doing it. We've gotten a couple of like really lucky ones in a row too, I think. $164. I think this sounds like a good mosquito fighting song. We got a new destiny. Let's return to Topian. Look at that. It's probably not better than the one we have. The chances are very small. Yeah, damage reduction in thorns. That's one for the scrap pile. Whoops. I hit the wrong button. After all that careful deliberation, I hit the wrong button. Alright. Alright, we could keep pushing for sure. I think we farm on level 10 though. I think you're right. Let's see how fast this goes. Alright, so we basically one-shot everything the entire time. So now I want to go to the level select. I want to go to like level 100 and see if we one-shot everything every time. Just out of curiosity. Like at what point does it start being like, oh, these guys are kind of tough and they're taking like 2 hits, you know? They got 1 attack off. Yeah, now they're hitting me a couple times. So I'm definitely not one-shotting. Running level 10 item drop wise is the same as level 100. No. Yeah, exactly. I'm just curious at what point like you stop one-shotting them, you know? That's all I'm trying to like look at right now. It's just cuz like right now they're definitely tough. Whoops, I hit the wrong button. I wanted to go to like 50 and see how tough they were. I'm just trying to get a feel for the scaling right now. But yeah, the item drop is like, if you're running them, you're getting the same item drop. And pushing is just for leaderboards. Right now until we can figure out some more stuff. I want to have like challenge rewards and maybe run them like where the leaderboards are like, once we get more players, it would be fun to run them like, I don't know, best in every 2 weeks or something like that. Like, I'm not sure. I just run level 10 to farm experience and gear. Yeah, for sure. This is a path through harmony with dodge chance and not very good major trait, but a pretty good legendary power. Yeah, you and Vamp for sure. I think I'm one-shotting everything, but I'm going like, I'm doing like a second attack after everything is dead. It's kind of weird. And we got a terrapin. All right, let's return to Topia. Assign these to dexterity. Yeah, what do I want to do? I think you're right. I think just farming challenges on level 10 is probably what I should be doing right now. Because I think the best thing to improve my build would be a good pair of boots, right? What kind of rewards would you have? Any ideas yet? So we have an item that is going to be very super rare, and it's going to be very oh, we did it. Farming level 10 apparently is the place to be. Now, how much gold do I have? So I have 4 million gold. I also have a lot of like dev crystals. So should I go to the bank and just buy myself some gold and make this pair of boots? Or should I farm it up? Because I was just thinking about putting my crown back on and farming gold. I can never remember which one of these is the best gold find. I think it's this one, actually. You wish you could have gotten more than one pumpkin head. It's so funny because Vant, I was busy at work at the time. I gotcha. Yeah, it was so funny because Vant was like complaining to me that they dropped too many, like they dropped too often. He was like complaining about how many he had. I'm so nervous. I mean, I want lifesteal. Lifesteal is like the go-to thing that I need for my build. So I want to roll lifesteal on the double lifesteal chance boots. All right, come on, lifesteal. Wait, what don't I have? Where did my gold go? Did I click the button twice? Oh, these are the two that I had, thorns and crit damage. And I rolled dodge chance on them. That was so weird. I must have like clicked twice. I'm not sure. Made them already? Oof. I must have clicked it and not paid attention. I'm like so tired right now. All right, Well, back to this guy. Yeah, it's midnight for me. About to hop off here and head my butt to bed. Yeah, it's... Oh, you must be in the same time zone as me. Are you in Mountain Time? Have we talked about this before? Central. Oh, so it must be like 12:30 then. Because I'm 11:30. Yeah, you're not too far from me then. I'm in New Mexico. Been there a few times working. We got a remorse. The animation is so funny with this. Like, I don't even, like, move. I never have chat open. I always close it. Oh, that's interesting. Wait, are you on playing right now? I'm off at the moment. Were you on earlier? Because, like, I didn't see you drop anything if you were on playing. I wonder if, like, it only posts your drops in chat if you have chat open. I was playing that new Jotun Slayer. I did just regen. I gotcha. I don't know Jotun Slayer. I have some ideas for changes to the chat so that it's less intrusive. Like, I think I want to take away the frame and make it clear, right? So it doesn't have like this chat, and it doesn't need to say world chat at the top, really. I also play more hardcore games like Escape from Tarkov. Oh yeah, I've watched Sips play Escape from Tarkov with some other people. That's probably why I closed it. Yeah. Yeah, those kind of games, the chat should definitely be closed. I might be done for tonight. Let's check the shop. Oh yeah, I bought this earlier. Dodge chance. Give me a break. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it for tonight. Thanks for hanging out. The streams are a lot more fun when somebody's hanging out to chat with. And I think I'm gonna call it for tonight. Thanks for watching. If you're creeping in the chat, lurking, thank you for lurking. If you're watching this on YouTube later, thanks for checking this out. It's crazy. I try to catch them when I see. Oh man, yeah. So basically, every other Friday night is gonna be my stream plan. I've been sticking to it pretty good for the past like 3 or 4 times. So you can expect me on in Friday in 2 weeks, and then I might do like some other ones. But yeah. I'm heading out. I'm gonna end the stream and I'll catch you later.